see. Welcome to worldofsandra.com. Or if you prefer, World of Sandra. You can find me on Instagram. Hello, Winston. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook business page. You can visit me at my website. And you can hear me here on Facebook. So I've just come on a little bit early, just to ensure that we don't have any technical issues moving into today. Hello. Hi, Caroline. Thanks for joining me. I've just come on a bit early. Can you hear me? I just want to make sure that everything is working lovely today. I've had so many issues in the past. We won't talk about them once I know that you can hear me. And then we can move on and everything will be fine and hunky-dory. I think I was being punished by Facebook with the... Thank you, my darling. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Caroline? Can you hear me, Winston? If somebody just gives me the thumbs up or just type in yes, that's all I need. Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Sandra Walters here on worldofsandra.com. World of Sandra on Facebook, Instagram, and on my website worldofsandra.com. Excellent. Can you hear me? Perfect. That's it. Lovely. So just give it 1 minute after 7. And then we can get going. As I said, I've just come in a little bit early just to ensure that you can all hear me fine before we get into what's been going on over the last couple of weeks. Well, over the last week, really. I was here last week, Wednesday, and everything was fine. And I hope you're all well. So how's your week going so far? Those of you that are with me, how's your week been so far, Caroline? Is everything good? Is everything good with you? I assume it is. Lovely. Excellent. Excellent. So let me just get my notes here. And I think we'll kick off. Excellent. Excellent. Lovely. Marcia. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you, Sandra. Love the dress. It's mine before Cynthia fights me for it. Loving the hair. Looking sophisticated. Thank you very much, Marcia. No work. That's the best week that there is going. And I'll mention a bit more about that later on. Another delightful dress. Yes, last week I told you that I got my dress when I went to Hong Kong. My blue one. And I actually bought a red one. That blue one, which buttoned down the front. And another blue one, which is very similar to this one. This one is long. A very similar one to this one. But that one is knee length. And so, and this one is... It's a little bit more complicated to get into this one than the other one. So, but I had to remind myself how you actually do it. You look like you lost some weight. I haven't lost any weight, actually. I am the same, well, I'm the same weight that I was pre-lockdown. So I'm back to normal. You know, we all put on a bit of weight in the beginning. And then last September, I made a concerted effort to try and lose some of that weight that I'd put on, because I've still got a little bit around here, but whatever's left now is just got to be toning. And I've said to you that I need to sort of like do some toning, and my gym is open, so I can actually go back to the gym and start getting some of that done. There's no reason why I haven't. And Marcia and Cynthia are fighting for the dress, and we'll just leave them to get on with fighting for the dress in the background. Okay, so the book that we're going to be reading this month for June. Hi, Marcia. Marcia, we're going to have words about the dress. And there's an emoji there. Right. So the book that we're reading for June is going to be called The Other Black Girl. And it's by Zakiya Dalila Harris. So that's The Other Black Girl, Zakiya Dalila Harris. And I've actually already put the details for that on the Facebook page. I think it's on both pages. It's on this public page and it's also on the community group page as well. Last month's book, It's Not All Downhill From Now, was really well received and enjoyed by all those that read it. The reviews are in the process of being put up. there was a slight little hitch with one of the attachments, but I think we're resolving those, and those will be up, if not today, then tomorrow. So don't worry about that. And then you can still add, if you've got if you just want to go into the text underneath where the book is advertised, if you want to add your own reviews to that, feel free to do that. We'll be happy. I'm happy for you to do that and just go in and say what you thought of the book if you had an opportunity to read it. And another wanted to say was it's been a really good week. The weather-wise, at last we can say that the weather has arrived and it's been really good and everything. And today I was gonna try and go outside, but then I chickened out because it got a bit overcast and I didn't want to get started, and then everything would be going well, and then I'd have to sort of like retreat inside for the rain. But yes, we had on Saturday I went and had my hair done, and as you can see, you're still getting the last remnants of this. I don't know how much longer it will last. It's just a blow dry and a hot tongue. And I had a good trim, actually, because it was in such bad condition. It was so dry that I need to factor in getting some more treatments on it to sort of like get rid of the dryness. Because when they put the conditioner on it, it sucked up every last juice of conditioner that they put on it. So I knew it was thirsty. You know, when you get those things reinforced by people who just have to say, So anyway, so yes, so that was with my hair. So I had that done, and then I said, well, there's no point just coming out of the hairdressers and just doing the treatment and leaving. I said, just give me something special. And this is what I left with. Now, some of you might have seen the picture of what I looked like when I went in there, which was some kind of crazy woman. But I didn't think I looked that crazy till I came out looking a little fresher. And then I've been sort of like getting out a bit more. I'm feeling a bit, I was telling you that I was a bit apprehensive about going out, and it took me a little while to actually get up the courage to actually go down into my little town and do a bit of shopping, even just to buy some bread, because I need to eat this artisan bread. I don't enjoy it, but I like it because, as I was saying, I've developed these intolerances to egg yolk, yeast, can you believe it, cranberries, and what's the other thing? Something else. It will come to me in a minute, but I'm not happy about any of them because they all contain my go-to food. But having said that, some people say, oh, alcohol's got yeast in it. But in the other side of it, when it talks about alcohol, there's very little alcohol in not very little yeast in champagne, and that's top one that I can drink. Then Prosecco and gin and vodka. Well, I think Prosecco was at the bottom, actually. It was gin and vodka, and I like those. So I can still make cocktails and enjoy those. So, yeah, it's all good. Life isn't ending as I know it. So, as I was saying, so on Monday we went out for lunch, and with bank holiday, it was lovely. And I wore that green pantsuit that you guys liked so much when I wore it here on this live. And I swear, in my world, it went viral. The numbers of people that said they liked my hair put together with that suit on that day, and it was just a photo that I actually cropped from one that my daughter took of me as we were coming out of the restaurant. And yeah, it was nice, and I was feeling really good, and I hadn't had a lot to drink or anything else. It was just casual and impromptu photo. So yeah, it was all good. So I enjoyed that, and I enjoyed the fact that you tell me that I looked lovely in it. So it's a 4-day week, and a lot of you are on half term, and the kids are on half term as well, so there aren't a lot of people around, but I have been going into the office. I'm taking my twice-weekly PCR test, and I've had my 2 vaccines, and I'm feeling quite good, really. I think I'm prepared now, once everything settles down, to start thinking about going further afield. This year I'll keep it further afield in the UK, and then next year I'll get ready to start going abroad. But I'm not too keen on rushing anywhere that's a bit unstable at the moment. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. I try my best. As you know, it's either feast or famine with me. There isn't a middle ground. I either just look the way I look during the day, which is just me during the day, or I make the effort, and this is what you get. But even in making that effort, it's not time consuming. It doesn't take me too long, maybe 15 minutes now that it takes me to get this kind of look together. So thank you all for that. So I've told you about this. Right, so yesterday I got an email from the company with a load of special offers that have come in that they're calling summer specials. Okay, so I just want to share those with you. before we move on to the next bit. And so in our summer specials, they're featuring a lot of shamrock symbols. So I'll show you those. So we've got the shamrock. Then we've also got animal prints, which are on trend and go with a lot of things. And then we've got the blue, calming, harmonizing, turquoise inspired jewelry. We've got some rose gold on sale. We've got some negative irons, and then some of our standard range as well. So I'm going to show those to you now, and you're just going to have to look on your screen, and I'll tell you, because the prices on them are so good. And then what I'll do is, again, I will post those later on for you. All right. So look. So oops, let me pick this up, because I'm going to have to pick it up at some point. So here we are with our summer sale items. And this is the shamrock range. So it goes on this cuff, and it's coming in earrings and little pendants. Right, so the shamrocks, they've been reduced from £48.40 to £24. So they're actually half price in this shamrock one here. You'll be able to look at it more closely later on if you can't see it closely here at the moment. And then we've also got a pair of shamrock earrings in rose gold and in silver, and they have a little diamante bit in the side, and you can actually wear them two ways. So you've actually got two sets of earrings in one, and they are £28. Then there's a separate shamrock piece, which has been reduced from £67, which is this leather cuff with the shamrock motif on it here. And that's been reduced from £67 to £28. And then this animal print was very popular last year in this pendant with the negative irons bracelet and the bracelet here. So this is the pendant and there's the bracelet. And the bracelet is now reduced from 37 to 33, and it comes in medium and large. And the negative irons is £14, so that hasn't been reduced. But the pendant itself has been reduced from 37 to 33. And then also this one, which I actually have, this range, so you can see that more closely there, because I like that. I actually also have this one in the pendant and the earrings and the anklets as well. So those are the anklets that I'm currently wearing. But it's actually the pendant that's on sale at the moment. So the pendant is reduced from £33 to £28. You can get a chain with it, which is medium to large, which is £33. And then the actual drop earrings have been reduced from 37 to 31. Then in the rose gold range, we have this bracelet. This is a new earring. It was quite new, which is a crisscross of the rose gold and the stainless steel, and then just the rose gold on its own. And so the crisscross earrings have been reduced from 37 to 24. The block earrings have been reduced from 33 to 28. And the bracelet has been reduced from 37 to 28. And it has copper in it as well, this bracelet. So be mindful that there are sizes in that one. So it's medium to large on the bracelet. Okay. And then this rose gold necklace, which is in it comes in a sort of like wrap round like this. So you get a tiered look. That has been reduced from £56 to £37. And it's actually reversible. So you can wear this on either side. And it's basically the animal print, but in rose gold. It's the same pattern effect. And then we've got some general little treats here, some little gems, which are the double necklace with the starfish and the matching starfish earrings, which I have those actually. And they are the earrings, no, that's the necklace has been reduced from 47 to 37, so that's £10 off. And the earrings are reduced from 24 to 18, and they're pierced ears. And then there's an owl that's been reduced from 28 to 22, and a starfish bracelet, which has been reduced from 24 to 18. Okay. And then for those of you that love your doggies, there's a doggy range too. And that doggy range can actually be worn as an anklet or a bracelet, actually. And it's got the bone and the dog and a little diamante stone, zirconia stone. It's actually a zirconia stone. And that's been reduced from 37 to 28. And then there's a half bangle, which is reduced from 37 to 28. And there's a pair of earrings. Now, I never quite understood the earrings myself. I shouldn't say that because some people loved it. But basically, you'd be wearing the dog in one ear and the bone in the other ear, because it's actually two separate items. You get a dog and a bone in an earring. It's pierced. Then this tennis bracelet, which was really popular, but people were often put off by the price. And so it was only those that really, really had to have it that bought it. But that has now been reduced from £56 to £33. And that one is actually, it comes up into sizes X. In fact, it's only available in XL and XXL. But it's got a extender in it, so you can actually make it smaller. And then there's also a leather one for the man in your life if you want to get the... I mean, you can wear it for yourself, but I found generally the guys went for that one if they didn't want a flexible. And that's it with the items from the summer sale. So I'll be posting those up. So if you saw anything there that you're interested in, please let me know. All right? Can I just have some emojis to see that you've got that bit of information before I move on? Excellent. Okay. Okay, so I was going to also say as well, because I've been making an active strides into now starting to promote the magnetic side of my business. And so if you know anyone who is interested in making some extra money and working with me, because they would be doing it with me, because I want to be extending my team, I'm looking for anybody that's interested in making some extra money. And it could be that they just want to have some extra money, some savings in the bank, or they want to save towards a holiday next year because they just feel like I've been in lockdown and I've been tied down and whatever else, and I want to put some money aside for that, whether you want a new bag or new shoes, because the shops will be open, so you'll be going out there and seeing those new designer goods. Just give me a call. And then I will tell you about the retailing side of this business and how you can do that and how you can make some money for you and your family, or just for you. It's up to yourself. All right. Now, I have some exciting news. I mean, people have been saying to me, why have I been so relaxed over the last couple of weeks? And I look like a big weight has been lifted off my shoulders. And that's because I've decided to retire. So yes, I've made a decision to retire, and I will be retiring in a couple of months' time. And what I actually said to somebody the other day was that I need to stay relaxed, because I don't want to go and have a stroke because of the excitement of actually being able to retire. Now, a lot of us don't get to, or I have friends myself personally that have not made it to this age. So I see it as a major achievement to be able to. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you, my darling Cynthia. So I see it as a major achievement to have been able to get to this point in my life where I actually can do that. And I'm looking forward to not only relaxing and not having the stress that other people put on you, the stress that comes from the job, but also to spending more time building this community, which over the last year, as you all know, I love doing so much. And that's where I want to spend my time. And I'm just looking forward to doing it with you. And, you know, it's really, really exciting. And then also this weekend, it's my daughter's birthday. And so I'm going to be doing a soiree for her. I don't know how she asked me to do it, but she said, Mum, can you do this for me? So I'm doing it for her. And we're having a little garden party, weather permitting. But it's looking like it's going to be okay. I've got everything going because, again, party planning is something as well that I like doing. I like being the hostess. I like to entertain. As you can tell, I like to talk. And so I will be putting some snippets and some photos of the process that I'm going through in order to put together that event for her. And I hope that you enjoy that. And it may actually, World of Sound of TV is actually ready. And so although we haven't launched it yet, and I'll be telling, it was supposed to launch this week, but we won't talk about that because I've got so much stuff going on. And so, and I just want to get it right. So, although it's ready to go and some of the content is there ready to go, there's an actual order that I want to do that in. And then once that's done, then I'll share with you Word of Sandra TV. And that's where we'll be doing all of the collaborative workings and all of the partnership stuff that I've been talking to people about. And that I'm quite looking forward to that. I mean, I'm really excited about that. And so that may feature on there as well. But I'll give you some more information on that as time goes along. But it's soon. So get ready for the launch of Word of Sandra TV. It's quite exciting. And yeah, I've always fancied doing TV. This is sort of like TV. But then what I'll actually be doing is I'll be doing it with a group of people, which will be quite nice. And even for the soiree and the stuff that I want to do for this weekend, because I'm not going to be on my own, although you're with me, I'll be doing that with other people, and that will make it a little bit more fun and a little bit more interesting for you, I hope. And any questions so far? I know it's all going on, and I'm quite excited. And, you know, I can't even... I just feel so passionate about it and about the next step in my... it's not, well, can I call it the next step in my career or the next step in my business? I think it's more the next step in my business, really. And it's interesting because if you'd have asked me 5 years ago what I would be doing, I wouldn't have said it would have been doing this. So it's interesting how things can change for you and change for individuals and change for the people know and the people around you in such a short space of time. Because we may think, oh, 5 years is a long time, but it's really not that long when you think about it in the grand scheme of things at all. So, you know, so I'm very excited, and I was always looking for something that I would take into retirement and do that would keep me busy, that I would enjoy, that I'd be able to share. And I've been fortunate to create this space and to be able to work with some fantastic, lovely, like-minded people that are interested on going on this journey with me and sharing this journey with me. And this also goes out to you as well, the people that listen later on. Don't think that I've forgotten about you or I don't think about you. I mean, I know some weeks I forget to say thank you for listening in as well. But I really do appreciate the time that you take to join me later on in the evenings and listen to what's going on here on at World of Sandra. I did just have a thought and it slipped totally out of my mind. Is it going to come back? These days I don't even worry about it. But again, just let me give you a quick 5-10 minute thing on what magnetic therapy is, because a lot of people think, oh, you do World of Sandra, God bless your donor who gave you more years. I know you certainly are living the life. I hope he would be proud. And you know, when I had my transplant, I knew that was going to be the case, because I did write a letter to my donor family, and I did say to them that I would do everything that I could do in order to give my donor a new lease on life, and for them to know that that gift would allow me to get on with my life, to spend more time with my family and my friends, because if I didn't get that organ, then I wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, I have little nicks and aches and pains and things like that, but that's nothing. That's nothing compared to having the gift of life and giving the gift of life. So I'm thankful for that every day. And on the weekend, someone again said to me, "Oh, you're so fresh and what do you do?" And I put a lot of that down to magnetic therapy, because I've been using magnets now since, oh my God, is it 10 years? Although I haven't been a consultant that long, I've been using magnetic therapy, I would say 10 years now, because it was 10 years ago that I decided, after having my transplant, yeah, that's right, because I had my transplant 11 years ago. And so at that time, I needed to think about what was I going to do in order to live a more healthier life. And so I looked at the food that I ate, the amount of exercise that I took, how I wanted to fit all of these new things into my life to create a work-life balance. And that is what I set out to do. And I set myself a plan in order to achieve that. And one element of that was magnetic therapy, because again, it just started out for me as something to do with my symptoms of menopause and dealing with pain. But I've gained so much from it, because I used to have a lot of pain in my scar. I used to have all of the symptoms of menopause. I used to have to get out of bed, and I couldn't actually get out of bed. It was very difficult for me to do basic, simple things like that. Even basic things about looking after myself. I mean, sometimes I still need help. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I still need help, and I need quite a bit of help. I mean, I remember once I got into my car and I couldn't get out of it. I had to sit there until I could have the energy to phone someone to say, can you help me to get out of my car? Because I was sitting there and the car was quite low, and I just couldn't push myself up because of the pain around here to get out of the car. So, you know, I have all of these things, and every now and then these things still hurt me. I get pains in my legs, I get pains in my hip, but they're all, I know that I am doing everything that I can do in order to make those symptoms not as bad as they would be. What's with the black varnish on your one finger? Right. So the reason there's only black varnish on one finger, because this finger is actually shellac. I still used old-fashioned. I still use nail varnish. Okay. And because I don't like all the buffing and everything that goes with it. But this nail has a fault in it and it can't grow. And because I have my hair in natural, I need to comb my hair every day or do something with it every day. And what would happen is that the hair would get caught in the little split in the nail. And then that would cause the nail to break more or catch my hair in it or something. And it was a problem. So what I started doing, God, a long time ago now, it was about 2018, 19, 20, 21. Oh, not that long ago, 3-4 years ago, is that I started going to the nail salon and asking them if they could do this one nail and basically make me that shellac nail over it. And you know, shellac lasts a long time. My nails grow quickly anyway, as you can see, because the polish is all gone, but that one is still there. And so I just have that fake nail done. So they call me, they actually call me one nail in the shop, because if I don't have time and my nail and my hair needs doing and everything else, washing and all of those kind of things, I have to go and do my nail first. And so they'll do me the one nail, and then I always go back, and then they can do me a full manicure. So they know that I'm not just taking the pee. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's just like this dress. You're saying that I look slim in this dress. But I remember when I was in Hong Kong and I went into the shop to buy a dress, it was difficult because in Hong Kong, everybody's small. And when you go in and you say, oh, can I have one of those dresses? They go, oh, you think yourself, what? And I remember the lady is saying to me, what size? And she said to me, XXL, XL. I said, are you crazy? I said, I didn't travel halfway across the world to be wearing XXL clothes. And I think I bought this as an XL because I refused to buy one that was bigger. but that's just me, you know. And it is, I can say it is a little tight around the hip, but not that much, because sometimes you need to have things that just fitted to make sure that you keep yourself focused, so you can manage your weight, so you can know straight away, oh, this is a bit tight today. Maybe I need to sort of like think about my portions for a little while. Hello, thank you for joining me here at World of Sandra. So yes, so that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for this week. It fits me perfectly. Thank you so much, Cynthia. So that's it for this week. Don't forget, I've got the special offers. Oh, and don't forget as well, if you're not wearing your power hearts, to wear your power hearts. If you're not using your water stick for your magnetized water, or you don't have one, contact me. If you don't have any coasters, contact me. If you don't have your dehumidifiers, because they're good for the hay fever. We've got grass pollen at the moment. So if you're having issues with the air quality in your home and in your room, and you're all locked up in there with your windows shut, get a diffuser, contact me for that. I have a number of aroma oils that will work for you there. What else? Oh, let me have a sip. So water magnets, aroma oils, CBD. If you're thinking it's too hot for you to sleep at night, stock up on your CBD oil. If your skin is very dry, you can use some of our CBD massage lotion and massage oil. If your legs are dead heavy because you're starting to walk out and you're not used to the exercise on your legs, because I found that when I was going out as well, we have the CBD dead legs. Oh, thank you. This shipped to me all the way from Venice. Yeah. I bought a set of 6 of those and 6 of the smaller goblets. And what am I drinking? I'm drinking cider because I fancied something beery today. I should have really stuck to the champagne because, as I said to you, I don't know how much yeast is that because those things are made out of yeast. Cider's made out of apples. So good. Did you order my keychain? Yes, I did. It will be with me tomorrow. So anything that I ordered last week will be here tomorrow. And I did put an order on Monday because it was quite small. And so I put an order on Monday. So those things will be here on Friday. And so, yeah, and I've got stuff here as well that I meant to have given to people since last week. But I will be better this week and get your orders out to you. I've not been able to ask anyone to do it for me, so I'm going to have to do it myself. I even got an email from the post office saying that I haven't been to the post office. Can you imagine? I pay them. I do drop and go, so I don't have to stay in there. Yes, I will definitely. I'll try and get a lot of that stuff done this evening before we start training. All right? So thank you for joining me here at World of Sandra. It's been a pleasure as always. I hope you've had an enjoyable half an hour and enjoyed the time that you spent with me today. If you have any questions on whether you want to join me in making some extra money, or you know somebody that does, or somebody that just wants information on doing that, just tell them to give me a quick call or message me and I will call them back. Go and visit the website and see what's going on there. It's looking so pretty at the moment. Naz is doing a phenomenal job there. What else? Just enjoy the week and I'll see you all again next week. Thanks for listening. This is Sandra Walters at World of Sandra. Bye. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Lucretia. Have a great week, Marcia, Lucretia, and whoever else is listening. That's right. Everybody that's listening and everybody that listens later on, have a good week next week. And they said that the weather is going to continue for a little while. So we'll have those bursts of weather when it's not so fabulous. But apart from that, it's going to be good. And I'm quite excited about that. Bye. Are you that's it. Bye, Lucretia. See you. Bye. Bye, Mars.